It is time for episode 8, or we know it as
Epic 8.
Epic 8, yeah. We said that we were going to interview our kids for our blended family craziness of this house. We have 5 kids.
Yeah.
That live in this house with us. They're all going to come down here one by one, sit next to you over here.
Yes.
Now, we have a set of questions that we're going to ask them.
We do. We have 5 questions.
Right. That we're going to just kind of run through them with see where this leads. Oh, wait. Anthony asked to go first, right?
Yes, he did.
All right. You know what? Let's make him go first. All right.
Hey, bud.
Watch out for the lights. 3, 4. All right. Yep. And that can kind of pull out. Oh, you got it. Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
Super wonderful. Mr. Anthony, how old are you?
11.
11 years old. And you are the middle? No, is he? No. Isabella's the middle. Yeah.
He's number 4.
Number 4 of the 5. All right. So I just realized that you have a light in this.
I gave you those cubes.
All right. So Anthony, who is your parent in this room right now?
Right there.
Yeah, your mom is sitting next to you. Now, we have some set of questions that we wanted to ask you.
Okay.
Because we have a blended house here. You spend half your time here, half your time with your dad and Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you know the questions off? I still don't have my phone. I don't know where
We're
it is.
using it as the third camera. That's why you don't have
Oh
it.
my God, I'm like, where is this thing? Why do I keep losing it? Okay.
All right. First question
Yeah.
for you is, what is the worst thing about living between 2 houses? Because we know it's not that fun all the time.
Probably like having to bring my stuff everywhere instead of just keeping it in one place.
Oh, the travel back and forth of like
Yes.
equipment and
For like school and stuff.
gotcha.
Sometimes I have like more fun stuff here than at my dad's. Then
I mean,
and I'm like, oh, I want to stay here this weekend.
now you have a gaming system at your dad's house, right?
Yeah.
But but it's different than the one here, right? So you play what at your dad's?
PS4,
And what do you play here?
Xbox.
Xbox, all right.
Yeah.
And do you ever find those controls to be crazy, like different? No? It's all the same?
The PS4 controller is just like a little bigger.
That's the worst part, is that you have to bring your stuff back and
Yeah,
forth.
kind of, yeah.
And then what is the best part about having 2 separate houses?
It's like Jim and I living together, Belle, James, like the 7 of us.
Yeah.
Like something positive about that.
It's just always fun, I guess.
I guess.
Like,
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea to have this house.
Okay, what's one rule that we have that you would change?
eating food upstairs.
That was so
That was
fast.
Yep.
Eating food upstairs. So I don't allow you guys to eat food in your
Yeah.
bedrooms,
Yeah.
but you would change that.
Yeah. For both houses.
For both? Oh, you're not allowed to do that at your dad's house either? Yeah.
Nope.
There's got to be a reason why we all do it, like, as parents.
Why?
Well, we know our reason.
Well, I know
don't
my
think
reason
you're
is for
trying
like
to
cleanliness and
justify
stuff.
it.
Yeah.
Like, that's what he would change, but
Right,
he's
no,
a
no.
kid.
You're right. You're right. What is something that just like icks you about your mom or me or both of us? Like either something that we
Like
do
us together.
or
When-
us together.
What's annoying?
Like, I could just do something and then you guys look at each other and laugh.
That we have like a
Why
little.
do you guys always laugh at each other? Like, we
Sometimes
could do something terrible and you're like,
sometimes
It's
it
a
comes
parent
to
thing.
yes, we're talking about our day and we might talk about you and be like, hey, Anthony seems to be grumpy when it comes to this, and how can we change it and how can we work on that? And then the next day you'll do something grumpy about that thing, and that's when we'll look at each other and be like,
Oh, we just talked about
yeah,
that.
we just talked about that. That's more of the look, is like we just talked about this.
and then when you do this. You both just.
I know, I did it because you said it. I don't really do that.
Mom tries to think that she doesn't do it, but she really does it all the time.
I do. I realize I do. I don't know. And we don't
Yeah.
know when it started, or it's like that.
Yeah.
Jim started it.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Last question.
Last question.
Describing the 7 of us. What's one word you would use to describe the 7 of us?
Weird and funny.
Weird and funny. I like it. Weird and funny. I'm going to take it. Hey, you're going to
All
go up the
right.
stairs and you're going to send down one of the people that wants to go next.
Okay.
All right,
you.
dude.
Thanks.
Good job. What's up, Ash?
Hey.
Hey,
It's my firstborn.
this is your oldest. Ashley, you are the oldest in this blended crazy family that we have household here.
Yeah.
All right. So I want you to sit a little bit closer to that microphone or pull the microphone back more towards you. Yeah, it'll move. It'll move. Okay. Ashley, we got 5 questions for you.
Okay.
We're gonna go rapid fire through them.
Okay.
All right. Worst part about living between 2 homes.
When you forget something and then you get yelled at because we can't drive 30 minutes to go get it.
Give a example of what you might forget that we.
Oh.
I don't even know what that was. I think it was the wire of
One of the
light.
wires. Yeah.
Like if I forget my lacrosse stuff,
Okay.
but I need that, so I don't. But once I get a car, it'll be fine because then I can just drive over there, get my stuff.
Yeah.
And how old are you?
14.
14, and you still want a car now
Yeah.
because you're not getting a car till you're probably 17.
Yeah, but I don't want to pay for gas.
You've gotten better though with remembering stuff. I feel like that was an issue in the beginning, but now we've kind of done a better job about saying like, okay, let's think about what we need ahead of time.
Yeah, I would like write stuff down in my notes so I remember. But sometimes I'll still forget. Be like, damn, I forgot that.
All right, well, that's the worst part. What is there? Is there a benefit to living in 2 different houses?
Well, since you guys have some different rules, if mom says no or you say no, I just ask dad, like, and he says yes sometimes.
Yeah,
Second try, second chance.
And also, I know everyone says like getting double gifts and stuff. Like I'm grateful for getting like more gifts.
All right, I like it.
What's one rule that you would change that we have here?
I have a few that
All right, list them. Go for it. Go ahead.
First is going on my phone in the living room when you guys are watching stuff. And then sometimes you guys are on your phone. I just want to be like, put your phone away. You can't be on your phone.
Yeah, but we run the house, so.
Yeah, I know. And then eating in my room,
Okay.
All right, that's number 2.
Big issue.
taking naps. When people get mad because I take like 8-hour naps.
Who would ever get mad at you for napping?
No, you know what it is? We want you when we're trying to have dinner. We're like, she's sleeping.
I try to get up, but
Yeah,
sometimes
no,
I'm
you
just
did-
so tired.
yeah,
and
you
I
did get
need
it.
sleep.
Your energy level's been a little better than over the summer.
All right, what icks you about me and your mom?
When you both laugh at each other when something happens, and you just like look at each other and
Okay.
start laughing. And I'm like, what's so funny? And then I get mad.
Because we laughed at something.
Yeah, but I know you're not laughing at us, but like.
Okay.
Oh, another ick about you guys is when like I'm saying something, and I'm like, what happened? You're like, you wouldn't understand. You're not an adult. You don't get it. It's an adult thing.
Life.
She does want to be in the know. And
Because I like hearing about the adult drama.
one word to describe our blended family of 7.
Chaotic. It's just that when there's a lot of stuff going on, like Anthony has sports, then we have like sports, and then we have after school stuff. And then it's like Belle's like practicing her instrument when I'm studying, and then like getting in the car to drive.
Getting, you know what? That's the best thing. Yeah, getting in the car to drive is chaotic.
After from my nap, and then I have to get up and go in the car, and then Anthony's like, I don't want to sit in the back. And I'm like, you're the youngest, you're going in the back.
All right.
Ash, you're amazing.
Thanks.
Do me a
Love you,
favor,
babe.
send down whoever wants to go next.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reset cameras. Second, not our second.
My
wow.
baby.
Second one in the
My
house.
baby girl.
This is your baby girl. All right.
1 minute apart.
1 minute apart from Ashley, so that makes you
Yeah.
also what age?
14.
All right, Elle, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Great.
We're feeling
Love
good.
to hear it.
Well, we got 5 questions for you.
Yeah. What is the worst thing about living between 2 houses?
They probably all said this, but like bringing stuff to house is like really annoying.
Okay.
Like I don't like that. And then also just like if I want to like hang out with friends, since like dad's so far away, I have to plan it like days or even weeks ahead.
But I feel like they bring you, like, you come out.
No,
out
they
here.
they definitely do like drive us places. Like they do drive a lot, but
Which is interesting that all of them said this, all 3 of the kids, and it is something that is going to be resolved in a lot of ways next
Yeah.
year. You know, so interesting that you, Anthony, have already identified it as
Something to work on.
something to work on that needs
Yeah.
attention, and you guys
It's
have
gonna
a
be so much easier, I think.
Yeah.
Once that's like,
Yeah. If I leave something at work, I'm annoyed. So
Yeah.
like you just
Yeah.
leaving something somewhere else is annoying.
Is there a benefit at all?
yeah, there are benefits.
All right, what's the benefit of having 2 houses?
I'm never bored. There's always something to do. But also like the change in environment, like I get to like be around like a different house, and like I have 2 rooms, so like I like that.
Oh, speaking of that,
Yeah.
it's interesting because we had said to you once we had we're not renting the apartment anymore.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, maybe you and Ash would want to come down here and stay down here."
Yeah.
And you both actually said, "No, you'd
No.
rather be upstairs."
Yeah, so I just feel like we're closer to the family. Like I don't want to be disconnected, like I'm in like college or something, like have my own, like I would literally have my own apartment, which is great, but like I'm also 14 and I just want to like be with my family.
I love that. What is one rule that we have here that you would change?
Probably the phones, like in the living room. Mm-hmm. I mean, I get it if like my volume's like skyrocketing on TikTok, and like I get that because you're trying to watch your
Yeah.
show. But sometimes my like volume's all the way down and like my brightness is all the way down, and you guys still like see. I don't know.
I think it's just distracting that you're more than welcome to be there in there with us, but we want you like watching the show with
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I
it's
get that.
it comes down to either watch the show with us, hang out with us, be with us, or
Yeah.
Or go somewhere else and be on your phone.
But it's
Yeah.
also annoying because like the living room is right next to the kitchen. So if I'm like eating ice cream and I want to be like on my phone.
No, but we're good with that if they're eating
yeah,
at the
no, I'm
aisle.
just
Yeah.
saying, but I feel like it's like distracting.
lights going off, and all of a sudden I just see this from you, like, or then you go, like,
I do not do that.
you don't take selfies like
It's
that.
probably going to Gina, if anything.
Right, but you're like that. It's distracting. I'm trying to watch whatever show I'm trying to watch, and then I get like out of the corner of my eye.
Yeah, or it does.
That's why we
pull
have
your
the rule,
head.
but, you
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, listen. Is there something that icks you about me and your mom?
Yeah. And you guys know it when you go like with your tongues. It's so annoying. No, one time like me, Ashley, and Anthony were just like talking. We were like, does anyone else like realize that they do this? I was so mad.
You guys talk about us?
No, sometimes.
Oh,
Jim, no, Jim did it, and then Mom like caught on to it and started doing it, and she didn't even realize. I was like, Mom, why are you doing that with your tongue? She's like, I don't. Oh, what did I do? I didn't do that. But you're just like,
I want to do it right now. I do actually.
I feel myself being like,
It's my good point, or like,
yeah.
yeah.
And one word to describe our blended family of 7.
I don't know if this is gonna make sense.
Is it one word? Okay.
Like adjustable, almost, or like
Oh.
like I don't know.
Adaptable? Flexible?
Adaptable, flexible is a good word.
So everybody's just flexible about
Yeah.
what we do
but
here.
honestly, like obviously sometimes I'll complain like, oh my god, like I don't want to get in the car right now, but like honestly, everyone like does it at the end of the day. Like,
I would
that's
say
what
that
they
you
need to
guys do a really good job of like, no one super complains about things about like the car. Like I know that you guys aren't happy, but like I'm like,
Yeah, I'll
Little's
ju-
get in the back, which is Belle, James,
Yeah.
Anthony, Ashell, you get the thing. Or the other day we were coming home, I was like, no, Anthony, Josiah, you guys get, the captain's chairs. Like girls, you're in the,
the
back.
captain chairs.
Oh, yeah.
But
And like you
Yeah.
guys really don't back talk much about it.
yeah, but
Or
honestly, I like listening to my music in the car, so like that's also a benefit of it.
Elle, you're the best.
Thanks, Elle. Love you.
Thanks for having me, guys.
All right, this is Isabella. This is.
You can look at me, too.
I'm the middle child.
Yes.
Everybody's like, so I'm like at my mom's house, I'm the oldest, and at my dad's house, I'm the middle. And people are like, oh, that means you're the least favorite child, doesn't it? And I'm like, not necessarily.
Can I say that we might not have to ever talk during this?
True. We can just.
We could just like let Isabella have a microphone for the next 10 minutes. Belle, you are how old?
11.
All right, we got 5 questions for you.
Yeah.
No.
What is the worst part about going back and forth between 2 houses, your mom's and here?
Keeping track of what I need for school. So most of the time, only James gets to go back to the house because James comes and picks me up with you. So like I need to know like what I need in the hallway ready, so then James can just bring it and I don't have to go back to the house.
Oh, yes.
So I
Gotcha.
need to like before school, I'm like, okay, today I don't need my instrument, but on Friday I am going to need my instrument. So
you put that in the front hallway at
Yeah.
mommy's house, so that way it comes here.
yeah.
There. Is there a good part about having 2 different houses?
If like there's more people to talk to, more people to hang out with. So it's very rare that like there's nobody.
What's one rule that you would change that we have here?
This is your.
Rule follower.
Well, I was about to say you're
She's
asking
like-
a person who's
yeah.
like the biggest rule follower in the world.
There's nothing.
I don't know if this was like a rule that everyone considers a rule. I kind of consider it a rule. It's like we all have to be in our rooms like at 9:30 and like ready for bed.
Yeah.
And like there's been times where like I'm doing something, but then it's like, oh, it's 9:30, so now I have to go to bed, which is a good thing and a bad thing because sometimes it stops me because otherwise I'll be up probably all night doing that thing.
Oh, what icks you about Miss Christine and me? Is there anything that like
She looked at me and smiled. She was like,
is there anything that bothers you about us?
kind of.
Say it.
Kind
This
of,
is-
but not really. With Dad. Sorry, don't kill me, please. I feel like I'm gonna be punished after this.
You have to go to bed at 9:15.
You're always constantly doing something, and if you don't have something to do, you get very like stressed out and very anxious. And like if I'm trying to talk to you and you don't have a plan of what you're gonna do, then you like start getting like very anxious.
He needs a plan.
He needs a
In
plan.
place.
I'm going to organize the sink. Then I'm going to cook dinner. Then I'm going
the sink. It's not even a thing that anybody does. Well, I do organize the sink a little
It's a
bit.
good example.
Are we going to have time to do this? And you're like, no, because I already have set in. If I don't tell you an hour before I want to do something, it's out of the question. It's like, nope, I got to cook dinner. Then I got to fly a drum with James. Then I got to clean the office. I don't know.
An hour beforehand if you want to get anything
Yeah.
done. That is a good rule of thumb. Go tell everybody else that after this last question.
Yeah.
After.
I think
the last
so.
question.
Which is right now. It has to be right now. One word to describe our family of 7.
Crazy.
I love it.
Great.
Because everyone's going back and forth.
4th.
Yeah. You always ask, like, kind of like when
always-
you're in the car, you're like, who's home?
Oh, yeah.
In the car, I brace myself for what's happening. I'm like, who's going to be here? And then it's like, okay, so Ashley and Ella are at home until 5:30. Then they're at Infinity. Then they're back at 6. We're having dinner at 7. Okay, now Anthony's going to basketball at 7, but he's coming back at 8.
Yeah.
It's always crazy.
So crazy.
We have one more child that needs to come
Thanks,
downstairs.
Val. How old are you, James?
10.
All right. Double digits. What'd you get because you turned 10?
A phone.
And what color's the phone?
Green.
I'm just putting this together now.
All right, I'm going to say probably our most shy member, right? All right. But at the same time, our most shy member yet, probably one of our most famous members. You got how many views on your backflip?
I forgot. The only one that I remember is like 12 million. That's the
Yeah, it just passed 13 million.
13.
Well, listen, we got 5 questions for you. And I just want you to just answer them as best as you can.
What's the worst thing about living between this house and mommy's house?
just bring in like a bunch of stuff. Like from mom's house, I bring like a whole bag.
What do you
Yeah.
Electronics and like clothes.
bring? Yeah. I'm kind of actually happy that you stopped bringing the Oculus. Not because I love the Oculus.
forgot.
But like it was going back and forth a while. So then we had the Oculus, the
Nintendo, phone, iPad.
yeah. You had
It's
so much.
very
Yeah.
bulky. Like, it's not easy to just grab it and go.
Yeah.
A lot
Yeah.
of electronics. That's true.
Is there a good part about having 2 houses?
I think it's just that like one house has some stuff that I like and the other house has some stuff that I like. So like not in just one house has like all the stuff that I like.
Nice.
Cool. So, one rule that we have that you would change here.
Eating upstairs.
You'd want to eat in your bedroom too? Wow. Mm-hmm. All right, maybe I'll make a.
Please do.
Please do it.
All right,
I
I'll
feel
think.
like you should.
Because every kid kind of does want to, so.
Every kid does it already, let's be honest.
You're right. That's been what everyone has said.
Is there anything that icks you about Miss Christine and I?
I can't really think of anything.
Nothing? We're perfect? Do you want to raise in your allowance now?
What?
Kidding, you don't get an allowance.
I don't even know what I don't even know what that means.
You don't know what an allowance is? Oh, allowance is like, used to be like if you did chores around the house, your parents would give you a little bit of money for
Oh.
We don't do that in this house, though.
How would you describe our house of 7?
Crazy.
In a word, yeah, crazy.
It's all kind of crazy.
Crazy. What makes it crazy?
There's a lot of things happening.
Yeah, always, right?
Yeah.
Are we
Like-
loud? Do you think?
Sometimes.
Who's the loudest in the house?
Me and Anthony. Me and Anthony.
I agree.
I think that's everybody.
Yeah.
We got them all. I'm gonna just really show this really quick. I'm gonna pick up this camera and just show around. Though the kids got like literally hung out Anthony wave from their they started like hanging out during the podcast. All right, B, we got them all.
We did.
As that one scurries up the stairs.
A little, what you thought? Not what you thought?
I thought that they were gonna have more positives about having two.
I know. It was a little eye-opening.
Yeah, and I might have to change a rule or two.
Softening you up already.
No, I don't know about that.
I don't know.
All right.
All right.
Your Epic 8 is in the books.
We did it.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.